heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, how are you today? Hi Demetra, how are you? Hello Tracey, hi Demetra, how are you? How's it going? I'm waiting for something to upload. Guys, I am going to do a video on everybody that's donated for my sister, and you guys have been amazing. I just want to thank you all. Without the individual thanks, but I do feel like that is absolutely necessary. I am honored to have you all had watched my sissy pull. I want to say grow up. I feel like she was my, I never said this before, but I do feel like she was my child. If a sister can be your child. And to watch her throughout the years. I really appreciate that. Hi, Noelle. How are you? I just wonder if I have a picture here of her. Oh, here's a picture that I might use for her funeral. This was the most recent picture. This was this time last year, and I remember saying, how could I have gotten such a good picture? Like, I was like, how did I do that? Not knowing that I was, I guess, prepping, you know, to get ready for her funeral. But how cute is she? Oh my God, I love her so much, and I miss her so much. And I still wake up like in disbelief. Like, I keep waking up thinking, am I sad? because my body feels so sad, right? So my body and then when I wake up, I think, oh, I am sad. I am. She's been sending messages through song. So that's been nice. She sent one through recently. She sent it, maybe it was impossible. She sent that one through. That was nice. Let me see if I can get the lyrics to Impossible. I have to look at the lyrics because, as you all know, I don't do music. I only do music. I don't do words. So when she sends me something, I'm literally like looking at the words and then I'm like, oh. So she sent me Impossible. Let me see if I can find it. What the hell? Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Please stop. Let me see if I can find it. Impossible. I think it's Impossible. I wonder if it's this one. Oh, yeah. It's Impossible by Chantel, I guess. Let me see if I can find the lyrics. I'll look it up. Impossible lyrics. Lyrics by Chantel. So she goes, I remember years ago, someone told me I should take caution when it comes to love, and I did. And she goes, and you were strong. I was not. My illusion, my mistake. I was careless. I forgot I did. And now, when all is done, there's nothing to say. You have gone, and so effortlessly you have won. You can go ahead, she says. Oh, tell them. Tell them all I know now. Shout it from the rooftops. Write it on the skyline. All that we had, it's gone now. But tell them I was happy. And my heart is broken and all my scars, they're open. Tell them what I hoped would be impossible. Falling out of love is hard. Falling for betrayal's worse. Broken trust, broken hearts. I know, I know. Thinking of all you need is there. Building faith on love and words. Empty promises will wear. I know, I know. And now, when all is gone, there is nothing to say. And if you've done with embarrassing me on your way, you can go ahead and tell them. Tell them all I know now. Shout it from the rooftops, write it on the skyline. All we had is gone now. But tell them I was happy and my heart is broken and all my scars open. Tell them what I had hoped would be impossible. So the way I took this song was more like, Like her having a normal life because she was autistic was impossible. But I feel like she's given me permission to like tell you guys. Anywho, anywho, I'm taking that as a love song because she's no longer here to explain herself, right? And I feel like she's saying, tell them, talk like from the rooftop, tell them. So I have decided to write her story. So wish me luck with that because, oh, it was a fight right to the end. Anyhow, I love you, Tone. All right, let's get back to the comments. Isn't that a great picture of her? I'm so sorry I didn't know. Oh, Arjaman. Oh my God, it's been a good 2 weeks now. So it's still so fresh. And she loved purple, and that's why Noelle put up the purple hearts. I figured out, do you know the whole time she was with me, I didn't know her favorite color was purple. Like, what kind of sister am I? Oh my God. I had to ask her caregiver. It was on live, and I was like, "What was Tony's favorite color?" And she was like, "Purple." I swear to God, it didn't even register. I couldn't even go, "Oh, that's right. How could I forget?" I was like, "What?" And then everybody else reminded me that she was of royalty, and that's why she loved the color purple. And let me tell you something. She acted like a queen. Let me tell you. She acted like a queen. Like, don't fuck with her. Oh, wow. Oh, Jaman, I'm so sorry. Oh, to lose your mom. To lose your mom. The loss is the loss, but it doesn't compare, especially when you loved a parent. No comparison. You're welcome. So sorry. I'm so sorry. And I get it. I get it. So take your time. Take your time to heal. Like, no one's rushing you, right? No one's rushing you. I'm not rushing you. I don't want you to rush you, right? Jobs like to act like they need to be rushing us. Fuck jobs, too. 3 days off to mourn. And the whole time, like, just prepping for the funeral is a goddamn mess. Noel says he's sorry for your loss, sweetie. She says, thank you, Noel. Thank you. Hi, Miriam. How are you? It gets better with time. I know it does. I know. I know. It does. I know. I know time is the thing, but funny thing about time, you can't rush it. Time is like my name means I take my time. Ah, oh yeah, it sure is okay to have those days. Ajaman says I had to tell myself it's okay to have bad days. Yeah, yeah, it sure is. Aw, if I'm giving myself a lot of. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I don't get up there and they're like, bitch. But I'm giving myself a lot of credit. Oh, 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 oh. I have proof. I have proof that I was an amazing sister. Hold on a second. So, Spirit told me to check my archives in my phone. And it's so funny. I was just about to get a new phone, and Spirit was like, no, not yet. So, Spirit says, check your archives. And when I checked my archives, the amount of emails I wrote on Tony's behalf from September 2015, the amount of emails that I have written, this is what I printed out so far. And this is just, oh, wait, what's this? 2016. This is just let me see. I have emails upon emails. I don't know. Oh, this is February 5th. Oh, okay. I don't know how this is going in terms of the date. I'm going to separate this. Let me read one of them to you, if I can. I started going through these emails, and it's been weird. So what I'm going to do is, from the emails, I'm going to write the story. This helps me to document and get all the timelines. I don't know why these pages are so big, though. That's why I got so many pages. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay, now this reminds me. I might have to do all this. So, like, one of the things in the group home that she went to, I'm fighting with this owner of this group home. Let's see. And for some reason, I don't even remember some of this stuff. I was so busy trying to watch over Tony. The first group home she was with, I might have to do all this over. Had the lady of the group home, like, she was like gaslighting me. He kept gaslighting me. She didn't want me to visit Tony. It was all so weird. There was a birthday party that I wanted Tony to attend, and she was controlling that. It was so bad. I even forgot about some of this shit. So weird. But I do realize now she was trying to prevent Tony from telling a story that happened to her in the house. Bitch. This is all like, let me see if I can find one thing. Like, one of the things that I said is to this owner of the first house, you are rude, inconsiderate, selfish, non caring for my sister. You could correct yourself, but you don't want to. You just want to have me move her. But I didn't know anything was going on in the house, but she kept gaslighting me that Tony was a problem. Tony was a problem. How could regional censor like to see how you treat my sister? You are racist. No other client is treated the way Tony is being treated. And you are very upset that I am questioning you. You wash out her hair. Oh, she used to do the meanest shit. You wash out her hair, which cost me $60. You don't care to know or to get to know Tony and her African American heritage. Get over yourself and follow your own damn rules that you set forth and put in place, that the regional center, or I will get your business closed down. Ultimately, I did get her business closed down, guys. I did. She answers back and she goes, Maria washed her hair without my knowledge to keep her wound clean and prevent infection. Sorry about that, she goes. I am proud to have Tonya in our care. And then she puts that she had 2 Hispanic staff. And she goes, I am so hurt you called me racist. I'll pay you back $60. I don't think washing her newly styled hair was necessary. I did tell them to clean the wound. Oh, now I remember. Clean the wound with saline solution to keep it clean. I will be mad too if I were in your place. But Maria's intentions was good. Don't even ask any questions, because these are all the things I didn't tell you guys. But she wound up with a wound inside her, on her head, and staples. You guys don't know what I went through. There's another email. I don't want Tony to stay in your home like a prisoner. None of this is Tony's fault. You want her to have day trips. I want her to have day trips. I want her to have outings to museums and movies, and I could look into different excursions for her. I want her to have at least 4 hours of sunshine a day. She wants to keep Tony in the house all day. That's not Tony's personality. I want her to be treated well after these horrific injuries in just 1 week. Oh, yeah, at the Golden Acres. See all the memories flooding back, guys. Ugh. These are all the things I did not talk about. Like, y'all don't know the story because I didn't. You know what I figured? I figured maybe it was HIPAA laws. Maybe, I don't know what I was thinking. Why I didn't tell you guys, right? Maybe it's for Tony's privacy or dignity. I don't know. But when she died, she was in a crisis, which I didn't tell you guys. And then after she dies, Spirit goes, look at your archives. And when I check my emails, I have documentation of the documentation of the documentation of emails. This is done all wrong. I can't believe all the shit I gotta go through. So now I think I need to buy a copy machine to print out all the emails the way I want them print out. Oh, Ajaman, you fought like a tiger. Remember the stories? There were some stories that I told you guys. Oh my God, I don't even remember anymore. I don't even remember anymore. The last 8 years was the most peaceful time of my life. She was in a really, really good group home. She was surrounded around the type of women that understood her Blackness. And that's very important. I'm sorry. I realize now I will always fight for Blackness because sometimes it's just comfortable. I don't know if that makes sense. All right. So, thank you everyone for always listening to my stories. Thank you. All right, Cardi B and Donut. I have a video here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. Which one am I gonna show? Well, let's show this one first.
Hey Cardi, you're beautiful. Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the fourth time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me. Your look is amazing.
You're amazing, Cardi. I still love you even though you just threw some stuff at me.
Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me?
No, ma'am.
She's a queen.
It's a legit
Why do
question.
you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. Right. And your mama taught you respect women.
That's right.
All right, Cardi.
Go ahead, Bronx. You was so.
And you could thank him. I'm not playing around. I was very nice. I was very kind. But you're not gonna.
Cardi, I love you. It's just a question.
Nobody's gonna get that.
Thank you, Noel. I'm sorry.
True crime cases is what I'm really interested in. It's one of the most consistent things that I do. From covering the true crime case of Mahogany Jackson, the girl out of Birmingham, Alabama that was killed by her own friends. I did an amazing job on that, and I cannot wait to go to the trial. Naziah Harris, which is the girl who was raped by her, uncle and got pregnant by him, and then she was unalive. That trial is coming up here shortly. I did those online. I went to the ASAP Rocky trial, and mind you, the ASAP Rocky trial was extremely boring, but I stayed at that trial every single day. It was boring on TV, and it was just as boring in real life. Let's be clear, people only went to the ASAP Rocky trial for Rihanna. I also spent money. Like, I came from vacation. I was in Brazil, cut my vacation short, came back to Los Angeles for less than 48 hours, and then immediately went to New York City to cover the Diddy trial. And covering these trials, I was able to go viral by asking questions that you all want to know. Like, I swear to God, like, I do my research, figure out what's trending with the said individual and what the people want to know, right? A lot of people in Hollywood, like Cardi B, is not going to answer real questions. She wants to be coddled. she's a perpetuant child. I see what you guys are asking, and a part of my reporting and journalistic integrity is having the courage to ask what everybody want to know. And so, in asking what everybody want to know, I make sure I'm as respectful as possible. No matter how respectful you are, or no matter what you say or do, if you're asking something that these people are trying to avoid, then the last thing that I want to do is, have somebody to react the way that Cardi B reacted towards me. Given the fact that Cardi B is on trial for assault and there's no video and it's Cardi's word against that woman's word, I find it very crazy for Cardi B to react by throwing a pen at me the same way she practically, allegedly reacted with this security guard at this office. The security guard in her assault case is claiming that Cardi B literally physically attacked her. And if all those people was not there and it was just me by myself and no other cameras and Cardi B's team, Cardi B would have attacked me or had one of those people that she was with to attack me. That's what I'm led to believe, because I'm going to ask the question that people want to know, regardless of anything. And so for Cardi B to sit there and gaslight me and say what kind of questions that to ask a woman, well, when she went inside the courthouse this morning, somebody asked her a question. It was a woman, and she flicked them off. So she's very childish. So it doesn't matter what I ask. If it's not something to pander to her or to cater to her, she's going to react. It doesn't matter what I ask. So as long as it's something that she deemed something she didn't want to answer, which is what we all want to know, she was going to react that way. Now, I'm going to do a full breakdown of everything on Twitch. I'm actually going to roast her and everything because she got me kicked out of the courthouse. Yes, Cardi B got me kicked out of the courthouse, y'all. That's why I'm home right now in the courthouse and still go home. I'm like, how the fuck can you get me kicked out of the courthouse when I exercised my First Amendment right and you assaulted me? Okay, and I'm not playing the victim. Let me go ahead and put this out there right now. I have no intentions on suing Cardi B. I have no intentions for any of that. Her reaction to my question told me everything that I needed to know. So it was not my point of, it was not my point. And then Ken Barbie is trying to come at me when you look like a creature. So it's a lot that I got to respond to, and I'm going to do that on Twitch. My Twitch is in the bio of this video, okay? So like I said, for her to react that way while she's on an assault trial, it actually looks bad. And to the people that want to know, no, I have no intentions of suing her. Did she assault me? I don't know. She threw a pen. However, when it comes to the color of law, according to California law, you can throw a piece of paper and assault someone. It doesn't even require it to hit you. Battery is when it makes physical contact. Assault is when you put somebody in reasonable fear. Am I in fear? Because I don't know. The pen could have poked me in the eye or whatever the case may be. Who knows? So I'm not going to sit here and play the victim. But as a matter of operative law, she can get in trouble for assault. Let's be clear about that. And I do need a lot of money right now, but I'm not going to sue her. It was a question. It was a question, and her reaction to that question gave me everything that I needed to know. And it gave y'all content. It gave bloggers stuff to talk about. It gave TMZ, the Shade Room, everybody something to post about. And hopefully they give me credit because I do this. Again, from the Tory Lanez trial to the A$AP Rocky trial to the Diddy trial to this goddamn trial here with Cardi B, to the Lil Durk trial that's coming up, to the Milagro Grams and Megan Thee Stallion trial. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to ask the questions that you guys want to know. I think I have a First Amendment right to do so. I think the best place to exercise your First Amendment right should be near and by the court of law. So to the people that got so much to say, I'm going to do a full breakdown about this on my Twitch. Okay, so you guys could follow my Twitch. It's pinned in my bio. And now I'm just going to get to a couple of the comments you guys are saying. So, yeah, somebody said, definitely reporting you. Okay, well, look up, bitch. You reported me, and I'm blocking you. Okay? Nah, you can't even see the live stream. You doing way too much. Okay, well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Learn to ask respectful questions. Well, you get on your journalistic integrity. You do that. I think journalists these days are far too soft. I think that they're asking pussyfoot baby questions. The reason TMZ became TMZ is because they asked tough questions. They went out and got tough interviews and all of this stuff, and they're becoming too soft these days. Let's be clear. What he's going to do, sue her for 25 million? That's crazy. Talking about, we asked that question. No, that was a personal question you asked her. It doesn't matter. It still was a question. And again, like, you are a public figure. You're the e-poach of your business is all out there. Like, you have a whole album called Am I the Drama? And it's a direct dig, the title, and you built an elaborate brand off of having Migos to write your lyrics and having babies from Amigo. Cardi B has gone live herself and exploited her own personal business. So just because I asked her a question before before y'all did, don't give it y'all the right to say I'm wrong. You would never be a real journalist talking about your Twitch. Okay, well, hopefully I see you on Twitch. Okay, suppose she asks you personal questions. Ma'am, I'm a semi-public figure. People have doxed me. People have said I had HIV/AIDS. People have done the worst to me. So unless you've been through something like that, you really don't mind people asking you personal questions. Cardi B is beyond the internet. Cardi B is in the mainstream media, and you don't see Denzel Washington reacting that way. You don't see Michael B. Jordan. You don't see people that have persevered and you should know that if you react a certain way, it's going to go viral, and these are the consequences and repercussions of your actions because you are a public figure who's crossed over in the mainstream media. So for y'all to blame me for Cardi's reaction, they say it's not what happens to you, it's how you respond. So for her to respond that way means that she needs media training, means that she's not ready for fame if she can't take that. This is the same woman who had to sue Tasha K because she wanted to unalive herself after Tasha K drug her on the internet. This is the same woman who can't put TikTok and Twitch and social media down to get up in the studio. This is the same woman who necessarily needed social media and to create a polar opposite to Nicki Minaj on social media in order to sell records. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. Somebody said, you also don't hear disrespectful questions being asked to these men. I'm the one, I went viral for asking A$AP Rocky, why don't you be honest and say, really hit you in your shit and the nigga fucked you up? And he laughed about it. I asked men, women, I asked the questions that people want to know. I'm the same guy who asked Gene Deal if he was at Puffy's parties, what to say he wasn't in the freakouts involved, and what's to say that he wasn't complicit in it. So I even asked Gene Deal that question. Then they came to the internet line saying that Gene Deal knocked me out and all this other stuff. So you can't blame this on like something gender or anything. Like when I went to that courthouse, people that was at the A$AP Rocky trial, the Diddy trial, they was behind me. People that work for TMZ because they knew that I was going to ask the questions and that if they got a response that they was going to get the golden content. Hence why it's viral and why you're here. So it's clear you want attention. Just sue her so I can see her humiliate you, Lord. Well, I don't plan on suing her, but if some lawyer come to me and want to take that and just whatever, then I could use the money, but I'm not actively pursuing that at all. I think she humiliated herself. She's on trial for assault. And that's how she reacted in front of a whole bunch of people. Just imagine if it was just her security team, and me. So I don't think that it looked good at all. And I think that if she gets found guilty, then what she did outside the court would play a mega role into it. What is this? Oh, thank you for the helmet, whatever that meant. Thank you. Greatly appreciate you. And thank y'all so much for the follow. Do me a favor and follow me on Twitch. Twitch is where I'm at all the time, every single day at the Not Point of View. Okay? Yes, indeed. Why do you care if she's pregnant and who is bi? I think you care. I think you care. I think as many people care. Many people have invested time, energy, and money into her concerts. Many people have invested time, energy in seeing her go viral, crashing out of behind Offset. She created this for her. It's not like, you wanted me to tell you why nobody don't really post about Beyonce kids, because she don't overexploit them or her relationship with Jay-Z. So when it was like Beyonce's 2 kids are slow or whatever, nobody really cared because she don't put them out like that. And then it can look like people are reaching. With Cardi B, there's no reach. Her business is out there, and she's a willful participant in her business being exploited. Somebody said, clean my nose. Well, my skin peels sometimes, and I'm doing this exfoliation, so that's not like boogers or anything. That's dead skin. Sorry. I know my skin look better than you, and I got more bounce in my motherfucking hair than you. That's why you jealous. And next time I see you comment, you getting blocked for life. We've already answered that. It's not your business that she is pregnant or who knocked her up. Child, my next question to her was, are you did you decide to drop your album suddenly because you're pregnant and using your pregnancy as a form of sympathy like you did the first album? Now, that is the question that I really should have asked, and that is the question that still remains. Somebody said, you got skin falling off your nose and you worried about what she got going on. Well, I just told you I'm exfoliating. Maybe you should try it, because you don't look too good yourself or healthy. Look like your skin dingy. Matter of fact, sir, you blocked for life, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here. Thank you. Get up out of here. Bree Miller said, block me. I don't give a fuck. I would never block you because I know you're going to tune in. I know you're going to keep on tuning in, though. You should ask that instead of disrespecting Paternity. Either way, she was going to get mad at either one of them. I don't care what I asked. What I asked is what I asked. It's sealed and done. There's no reverse uno. There's no going back. Now, do I love Cardi B? Yes, I still love Cardi B. Yes, I'm still going to look out for her music. Okay, her first album is a classic. And I don't know why you would take the pen that somebody got your first album and asking you to sign a vinyl, which is a fan. You would take the pen and throw it at me, and then you would come back and pass all the cameras and act like, oh, I don't want to do. She's a petulant child. She's a fucking child. She acts like a child. What don't you guys understand? Hey, what's up? Thank you. Absolutely. Is there any other questions? Because I'm going to be going on Twitch, breaking it down and pulling up information as well. So y'all go and follow my Twitch. Somebody said you are weird for asking that. Well, they said the same thing about Einstein. And look, they said the same thing about Nikola Tesla. And bitch, you wouldn't have no AC adapter to charge the phone and get on here and worry about me if he wasn't weird. So get your weird ass up out of here. Thank you, Academy. I greatly appreciate you. Oh, people said, wait, you're actually funny. Oh, yeah. Like, y'all don't know. I'm going to drag the fuck out of Cardi B on Twitch. That's what I do. I reads people. I reads motherfuckers. Like, I'm 10 times worse than Kaya. I don't write shit down and straight out the dome. Somebody said, get a hobby. Your hobby is giving me watch time and watch hour, making me more popular. And bitch, I don't know what's going on with your hair. Look like you got a fucked up Gina curl. So you're going to get blocked for life. Look up, bitch. And there you go back in the hallway. Get up out of here. Somebody said, you calling her a child, but you questioned her first like a child. No, I didn't question her like a child. I asked her a certain question, and she gave a reaction like a petulant child. And even when she was trying to school me, talking about that my mama raised me right, I was still respectful to her. And I told her the truth. I still love you. I still love you, and I'm still buy your music. Cardi B, listen, Cardi B looks better in person than she do on videos and music videos. She don't look all fucked up and botched in person. She is fucking beautiful. So if I was a hater, I wouldn't say that. I'll go along with the narrative that she looked like the cat lady, because she do look like the cat lady with all that fucking aesthetic makeup and shit on. Twitch name, because I need more info. My Twitch is at Denot POV. It is at the top of the profile here. And then also, it's the same as the TikTok at Denot POV, DONAT POV. You guys can also catch me on, you know, a lawyer came up to me and was like, oh, I'll take your case. So people, you know, lawyers want to become celebrities and tie their names as celebrities. And lawyers want me to sue her. I'm like, for what? For what? I don't think as a matter of law, it is something that I could sue for, but I don't want to be the person, you know, look like I'm just an opportunist. Like, I didn't ask that question. I didn't say, okay, if I say this to Cardi, she's going to assault me and then I'm going to get some money and get paid. That was not my MO. And for me to go along with these attorneys, like several attorneys have contacted me on Instagram and TikTok, and even attorneys that I know. And then even at the courthouse, 2 attorneys was like, oh, you need to sue. And because they want to be famous. They want the camera rolling on them while they litigating a case against Cardi B or any celebrity. That would be a clout chase. That would be like, I'm not interested in that. And God knows I can use as much money as possible right now. I'd rather get it the way that I get it, which is coming online, entertaining the people, asking right questions, doing the right thing. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, somebody said, why would I sue her? Okay, anyways, hey, what's up? Come to my Twitch. I'm going to be going live on Twitch in about 30 minutes. I got some other stuff to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Twitch. Somebody said, well, you asked the dumb question. Okay, well, we can talk more about it on Twitch and give you the facts and the elements and so forth to prove it. Look at his character. Leave this man alone. He was working. He could sue, but not respect. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And we'll talk more on Twitch, you guys. Bye.
Now, we don't know who the daddy is. You dig what I'm saying? When it come to Cardi B, we don't know, bro. We don't know if Stephon Diggs the daddy. We don't know if Offset the daddy. We don't know if another random nigga is the daddy. We just don't know, bro, because Cardi B has been wildin', bro. Ever since Cardi B and Offset been going through their pregnancy, going through their divorce, she been out here wildin', bro. She been letting all type of dudes slam dunk in her. You dig what I'm saying? And now she claiming Stephon Diggs, talking about my man. But sis, do Stephon Diggs know that he's your man? Do Stephon Diggs know that? Or do Stephon Diggs have you on the roster as one of his side chicks? Because they saying Stephon Diggs got like 6 or 7 other girls pregnant right now. Dig what I'm saying? And Stephon Diggs ain't claiming you to the public the way you claiming him. So I'm going to let y'all hear exactly what Cardi said outside this courtroom. It was a bad look, y'all. Check it out.
Hey, Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me.
I got another microphone.
Cardi, your court look is amazing.
You're amazing, Cardi. I still love you, even though you just threw some stuff at me.
I don't care. You're disrespectful. Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me?
No, ma'am.
Women asking those questions to me.
That's a legit
Why
question.
do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners.
That's right.
And your mama taught you respect women.
That's right.
All right, Cardi.
Gorgeous, Cardi. Go ahead, Bronx. You was so...
And you could thank
Hey,
him. I'm not playing around. I was very nice. I
Now, this is my thing, and shout out to the Knot. I know the blogger who was out there and asked that question. His name is the Knot. Shout out to the Knot. You dig what I'm saying? Now, what the Knot asked Cardi B was basically just, do you know who the baby daddy is? Is it gonna be any paternity issues? And that's a very valid question, bro. That's not a disrespectful question because Cardi B is still legally married to Offset, bro. Like, you married to Offset, bro. All your kids is by Offset. How do you think this is gonna look to the alleged brothers and sisters of this new baby that you got coming? Like, they're gonna all have a different dad. This one singled out child is gonna have a different dad than all your other kids. You dig what I'm saying? And the dude who's you saying is the dad, who you telling people behind the scenes is the dad, which is Stephon Diggs, according to you, he ain't even claiming it, bro. Stephon Diggs ain't even claiming the baby. Stephon Diggs ain't came out and said nothing about no baby, bro. Cardi B is showing up to court visibly pregnant, knowing that the paparazzi and everybody is going to see you visibly pregnant. What do you think's going to happen, Cardi? You think nobody going to ask you no questions, bro?
All right. Here's my take on everything. Um, my take on everything is all right. I'm not against Denat. I think that there's some privilege stuff going on, Hollywood privilege. I think that, see, I don't think, I'm not mad at Denat. I just think there's like a double message going on that kind of bothers me a little bit. I think the double message is mainstream media who doesn't ask the right questions, right? We see them do that with Trump, right? And YouTubers, which are out of control. Like, we watched the YouTubers be completely out of control during the Diddy trial. And that has led to maybe YouTubers being more out of control and more competitive and more spicy, more ugly. We watched them attack Tisha Tells when she was just doing a job. Um, and that was other YouTubers attacking a YouTuber. It was weird. But I do believe it opened up the gate for YouTubers to get permission to be graphic. And so Danat was presumably hurtful. But I also think, like, if you listen carefully, everybody got quiet. And I feel like Danat was like, I'm going to ask this question, everyone. Let me ask it. So everybody get quiet. I felt like he, like, set the tone. I just get that feeling. I don't like the fact that Cardi threw a pen and then made it seem like it was against women. And then that night, I'm now questioning her paternity. Like, I believe last night she was showing people that she wasn't pregnant and that she tricked everyone. I think she woke up this morning and realized that was a mistake. So now she has to keep up the narrative for right now of being pregnant. I'm not confident that Cardi is pregnant. And I think what upset me, because she put that video through last night, what upset me is if it turns out you're not pregnant, if that literally looks like you are not pregnant, I'm so hella pissed. That looks like her hips are padded. Like, I don't get what's underneath her blouse, it looks like they added boobs. So I'm not confident. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. Out of fairness to Donat. The question was out of order. But if that bitch faked her pregnancy, she's out of order. Because someone said it to me best. Hold on a second. Sometimes I don't have the best words, especially when I'm upset. But someone else said it to me best. Let's see if I can find her post. Sheena said, what was it, Sheena? Oh, Sheena said she won her case on being a pregnant woman who was harassed by a security guard. She shows up to court presenting as a pregnant woman, and she got sympathy and won her case based on what she was presenting. Now, my question is, and you regular folks, y'all can't answer this for me. Y'all cannot answer this for me. I want to know if she's pregnant. But I'm not asking y'all, because y'all are going to be like, oh, of course she's pregnant. You're so bad. Why would it? I don't want to hear from regular folks. I want to see this baby go to term. And I don't want to see it go 3 months past the term where she's like, now I got to get pregnant. No, bitch. No. You literally look like you were 7 months pregnant. And I did notice in the white outfit, she looked more pregnant. In the black outfit, she looked less pregnant. But she's in the middle of August, California, 90-degree weather, wearing long sleeve everything. Is the bitch pregnant? Did not, you are dead ass wrong. But is the bitch pregnant? Because that changes everything. Even did not asking who the daddy is. Because now the question becomes, is there a daddy? And are you fucking lying? And that becomes my problem. The security lost because you pretended to be pregnant when the case was about you being pregnant. There was so much going on if you pretended to be pregnant. I definitely think it was a PR stunt. I questioned her pregnancy. But today, because I posted this on my feed. Once I saw that, I was like, that bitch is not pregnant. I'm telling you. Oh my God. She was walking down the stairs. Oh, slow. But she could wiggle like this in private? No, you cannot. You can't do both. You either always had been doing both, always had been active during your pregnancy, so that by the time you're 8th or 9th month, you're doing some fucking squats to get that baby out. Or you have not been active and you're coming down the steps like, and you labored breathing. At one point, she was even holding her belly when she was wearing a white outfit. She came out holding her belly. And you mean to tell me you could do all of this? and then throw up the middle finger? Are you kidding me, people? I don't care how much y'all like Cardi. Lying is a mental issue. Period. Period. Lying means you got some psychotic issues going on. You don't know it. Let's put it another way, because y'all can't seem to understand, because y'all are looking at it from a girly sense. You ever have a guy that just lies to you? He breathes and he lies. You don't like it when a guy does it, right? Where were you at today? Oh, I went to work. Oh, you weren't at the mall? No. I could have sworn I saw you at the mall. But you were at work. You know that pisses you off. It pisses you off when your children lie. Am I the crazy one here? Did you eat all the cake? No. There's cake on your lips. It's on your fingers. No, there's no cake on my fingers. You want to beat the shit out that child. Are you kidding me? But y'all are gonna come to me and tell me it's okay for Cardi to gaslight a pregnancy to win a case. It is not okay that she did this. And it tells me that she did something to that security guard. Granted, she was cute. She would have been cute anyway. She would have won the case anyway. People like Cardi. But when you think you have to lie, that's where I draw the line. I can't stand a liar. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you for noticing. She walked down 3 steps like an 85-year-old grandmother. Thank you. The stunt backfired. Thank you. Mendacity. What does that mean? She even had a wobble. She had the pregnancy wobble. They even made her hips bigger. Because I was like, why are her hips so big? I thought she took out all the fillers. It is sad. What's ITB, Noel? What's ITB? It was absolutely a PR stunt. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm so pissed right now. Let me tell you something. I had a brother that could not stop lying. Could not. In his adult life, you know what we used to do with him? Huh. Oh, I took a trip to Japan, a business trip. Huh. And because we never challenged him, he kept the lies going. I finally said to my mom, say something. It's not my job. Say something to your son. Because the more we didn't challenge him, Cardi B, the more he went with the lie. That nigga never went to Japan. And he died early. Because all he did his whole life was lie. I wouldn't raise my son with a single lie. I said, listen, tell me the truth or I beat your ass. Because I knew I came from a family of liars, so I had to keep on top of that. Ezra tries lying, and Ezra's a lot easier to deal with than his dad was, because we'd be like, you're lying. No, I'm not lying. No, I'm not lying. No, I'm not lying. And everybody just goes, he goes, all right. So the truth is, oh my God. Tony lied so much that we have to go, you're lying, sis. I'm not lying. You're lying, sis. Sis, I'm not lying. Oh, well, I was going to get ice cream, but since you like to lie, all right, I'll tell you the truth. All it takes is ice cream? The whole family lies. The whole family. Straight face, look you dead in the eye will not change the story. Lie. That's what happened. That's really what happened. That's what happened. People look you straight in the face and lie are dangerous. Cardi's dangerous. And one day, I promise you, she's gonna cry wolf. Now, you crazies that will stick with Cardi true and true, I got you. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm telling you that one day, something real is going to happen. And nobody's going to believe her because of this stunt to not pay out $24 million. Because she convinced the jury that she was pregnant. That is scary. Truth bending. I thought her shoes was hurting the way she was walking. I'm over her, and that makes me think she did something to that woman. Thank you. Thank you. Now, according to Donat, California law says throwing something at someone is an assault. Making it hit is a battery. At the end of her statement, she said something like, I appreciate the real journalists, real media, or something like that. She was talking to Donat. And then she was telling Donat, the next person that sues me, I'm a countersue. Go ahead. Is Donat going to sue? Because what I heard today on his Twitch or whatever, he kept getting more angry. He started out by saying, I'm not suing. The more he talked, the more angry he got. I think there's a lawyer that's going to come out and help him. I think it's an easy case, and I swear to God, this one she will settle. She'll settle this one, but she's not going to want it to go public. She's just going to settle. Watch. My psychic opinion is that you should sue. You said you need the money. She handed it to you with the marker. My psychic opinion is that you should sue. Have her pay for your lawyer fees. Have her pay you. Settle quickly. Call it a day. She don't have this kind of money, by the way. She no longer has the backing of the studio because the single that she put out flopped. So now they kind of don't know what to do with her. Now they're going back in and retweaking the album. But I gave you a hint, Cardi. If you call Balenciaga, the song is called Balenciaga. The song is called Balenciaga. I love this song. It is such a Cardi B thing. They messed up with my... Oh, here. If you... Ozuna and El Domino. Right? If you remake that song, you'll get some money back in your pocket. And do not fucking sue her. That's my psychic opinion. But let's see what the cards say. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Donat. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you... Anything and everything. Sometimes I think I say anything and everything and everything. Anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Donat is your child. He is your love. He is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. The other thing I want to point out with Donat is that he kind of reminds me of a Tisha Tells. Like there's a slight disability there. There's an innocence in him that creates a smartness, right? So give Donat a little grace. He is not the bad person here. I think what he said was bad. I do not believe he is a bad person. All right? So that's just my opinion. I'm not gonna put Donut. If you look at his innocence, like you look at someone's eyes and you could tell the evil in someone's eyes. Always check the eyes. That's how these fucking niggers are getting over on women, because they don't check the motherfucker's eyes. Check a nigger's eyes. There's no evil intent. Might he be foolish and childish? Yes. Might he think outside the box to excite the narrative? Yes. But I'm warning you, he told all the journalists what he was going to say, and they let him. He's not evil, guys. He is young. He is foolish. He's not a journalist. Cardi's right. But a rapper starts out not being a rapper too, Cardi. It's over time that you perfect it with the right people around you. So I don't think it's right to like call someone whatever. Now, personally, I think YouTubers can get out of control. I don't like what anyone did to Tisha Tells during the Diddy trial. And she really worked that trial. She did an amazing job. But everybody let Sherelle and Perry fuck up the jurors. And all Tisha Tells did was a good job. Donat is an excitable character that knows, anybody knows his birth sign, that knows how to incite trouble. And that in itself might be his gift. Maybe a lesson is learned here. But look at that boy's eyes. He is not evil. He is not evil. Cardi's eyes are shifty. All right. Hit the like button, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. So and if anybody, let me change the banner down here now. If anybody wants to call me for a reading, please do at, oh, wrong one. Oh, there it is. At 213-458-7408. All right, guys. I'm about to go to sleep like Cardi at a $24 million trial. Okay. Will not sue. He does want money. He might even sue a female lawyer. He's going to fight. He's going to move forward with suing. It's a little confusing because he wants to add some extra stuff to it. He is going to get paid. And this is going to bring him to a new level of attention. I feel like he needs some counseling after being embarrassed by Cardi. And he was embarrassed all over the world. Does anybody know Donat's sign? Does anybody know his sign? Hi, Wendy. Thank you, Georgia Peach. Georgia says he does need a sue, and I agree. He is publicly humiliated by the throwing of the marker. I see two people here, both are females. Could he have two separate lawsuits? That doesn't really make sense, but he could have two, because I get another female here. Another female here. He's talking to somebody right now that's helping him to understand the different factors on suing, like his mental health. What else, guys? California law says if you throw something at someone, that's an assault, which I'm from California, did not know that. Yeah, I listened to his live and he started out by saying, I'm not going to sue, I'm not going to sue. And by the end, he was saying, I'm thinking about suing, I'm thinking about suing. So the question that I'm asking is not, is he going to, like, is he going to say he's going to sue? No. I'm looking to see if actual document is going to be filed. There will be actual documents filed. I feel like he needs to redeem his character. I also feel like in this lawsuit, prior to the lawsuit, prior to the case going to court, he is going to bring out everything that Cardi has done to others. Now, this isn't about losing. I don't think either side is going to lose. I think Cardi's going to pay him some money. And I don't think it's going to be a lot, guys. It might be like $500,000. I don't think it's going to be a lot. I just think it's going to be enough to shut him down. Plus lawyers' fees. Does he work 2 jobs? There's that woman again. I think this is going to put him into a contract with someone or something. I think public, on a bigger scale, I think he could become like a Funky Dineva or Amon Wiggins and be a part of a TV show, because I see a contract for him. Either that or maybe he creates his own show. Maybe. Call me, Donat. He's gonna sue. He kinda has to. He's gonna sue. We should hear in about, here's my bag, in about 1 week to 1 month. But he's gonna sue because the more he thinks about it, the more angry he's getting. Like, he's getting, like, it's unusually angry. Let's see. You know, I got these cards. I really don't know what to do with them. They're tea leaf reading cards, but let's see if I can pull something rabbit out of the hat. I don't really care which way they're facing. Oh, let me put this down. When you reach a certain status, fame, you have certain status of money, and you need to control your emotions, right? And when people throw shade at you, at you in the public. Yeah, it was Cardi's job to contain her spirit at a trial where people said she can't contain her spirit. Pray for your pain. Wait, what? Pay for my pain. Yes, pay for my pain. So the first card that I'm getting is ham hock, taking a vacation, physically or mentally. He's gonna sue because he's gonna get vacation money. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Now that could be Cardi, but that also could be Donat. Like, listen, Donat, I think you like Cardi because you like her antics and because that's the male version. Like, you're like Cardi. I hope this helps you to change. Oh, got a timeline. We should hear something by November. Trying to work with these cards, make them like feel my energy. All right, guys. Let me pull one more here. I don't know how to use these cards. I'm really trying to do what I can, figure it out. I don't know if I'm supposed to have a book to these. Oh, there is a book, but I didn't get a book because I got it from Temu. Y'all know Temu is just the moves of the T's. All right, let's pick a card. Oh, oh, she gonna do some magic on him. Devil, exorcist, curse, possessed, dark magic. Do not call me. I can stop her magic. Dead ass. Do not call me. Because she's going to put some black magic on you. I promise you. Please tell Donat to call me. Because you already got arrested back in July, Donat. So, tick, tick, boom, boom. You and her are the same people. But you need to grow up. I don't think Cardi is recognizing that she has to grow up. But you can. And I'm not going to let her do black magic on you. It will not happen. But I need to hear from you. She might even wish you unalived. Maybe not her, but her people. Her people are vicious. And her people are in the Dominican Republic. But I'm going to tell you something right now. You're at a war. So, I wasn't even going to pull this card. And, oh, maybe you guys can't see it. But it says, I'm going to show y'all. This is so sick. What? Melissa. You got this card or which card? Oh, Melissa, please talk to me. So, this says dark magic, devil, exorcist, cursed, possessed. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, any drugs or alcohol, it's called a spirit. It will make you act out. You may have to give up any drugs or any alcohol if that's your vice. Liquor is spirits. It will what? Possess you. All right? Now, what she's going to try and do is shut your mouth. Right? That's what she's going to try and do. Oh, you got the deck. The deck is good. That's what she's going to try and shut your mouth. but that could come in the form of a disease to your throat or something. I'm not saying that she's doing it right now. I'm saying you better combat this before her people get to you. Because let me tell you something. You can do black magic, but when you do black magic on the wrong motherfucking person, all that energy goes back to the people that sent it, to the people that order it, and their children. So, Cardi, maybe this is the one time that you don't elicit your people in the Dominican Republic to do anything. Maybe this should be the one time that if he sues you, you shut this shit down. Just shut it down. Because you... All right, you know what? Tell Danat to call me. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking to Cardi about this. There's too much talking. Now it's time for action. Tell Danat to call me. Let's stop this right now. I agree with you. Thank you, Melissa. Return to sender. See, that's why, let me tell you something. Melissa knows. When you're, oh my God. Help me, Lord. When you're mad at someone, you know what you say? I wish you well. That's what you say. Because what you put out there comes back to you. The fingers are like this. It's like you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. So when you do something to somebody and you envision all this bad luck, you got 3 fingers coming back at you. Now, I'm not saying magic doesn't work. I think in the right hands, you could kill somebody in the right hands. You actually can. I'm saying, do not call me. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not fighting Cardi. I'm not going to beg Cardi to be a better person. There's mental illness there. So maybe she doesn't know how. There's been childhood assaults. That alone creates a narcissistic type of character that is very controlling, very mean. You always, like when you've been assaulted, you don't always know who's coming at you. And you have to be willing to heal from your childhood trauma. You have to be willing to see how ugly you are. She can't see it. Not today. She can't see it. My prayer is that she gets help. But do not, you need spiritual help. And let me tell you something about spiritual help that you all don't know that Cardi does on a daily basis. She pays someone continuously to keep doing work. That is magic. It's not a one-time deal. So, Denat, if you're going to call me for one time, then don't call me. It's work. You want to stop this bitch? You want to win this case? You want a few $100,000 and your lawyer's fee paid? You want to make sure whatever comes to you bounces off of you? Let's do some work. Period. All right. I know, Melissa, we just talked about that. Ajuman goes, I heard that. Mm-hmm. You know what the rage felt? You know what bothers me though? Neither is Cardi a bad person. But Cardi cannot recognize that her trickery, her antics. If you lie, then you are developing a bad character. And one day, she's going to cry wolf. And people are going to be like, remember when she pretended to be pregnant? How do we know that this is true? Do y'all know the story of the boy that cried wolf? Do y'all know the story? Because some of y'all might be too young for the story. You might want to know the story. Melissa, did you get the book to the deck? Because I didn't get the book. Ciao. All right. Oh, man, I thought I had my cards here. Final outcome. Let me kiss. Final outcome. Every time I think I'm not going to do a long read, I always wind up doing a long read. I always think, oh, I'm going to do a short read. I don't know. I'm not saying whether or not the bitch is pregnant anymore. Let the bitch come out and tell me that she's pregnant. He needs spiritual protection. Yes. Yes. And metal or mental? That card represents, hi seashells. That card represents what she is attached to and what is spinning herself into why her energy when her reading has been a reflection of mirrors. Damn, seashells. Oh, yes, Noelle. Yes, you weren't here one morning when I showed it. Yes. Thank you, seashells. The card represents what she is attached to. She probably got the devil on her. And what she is spinning herself into possession. And that's why her energy, when reading her, has been a reflection of mirrors. What do you mean a reflection of mirrors? I don't get that. Mental health, yes. All right, let's try. Call me for your own. Damn it, almost close. Call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Two one three 458, and please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Guys, I am not mad at Cardi B. I'm disappointed in her antics, but like Seashell says, the devil is there in her. Maybe that's it. And the devil's adorable too, you know. The devil's very adorable, child. Upside down. Look at this child orphan. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. I don't know about inappropriate, but something happened in her childhood that has made her this discombobulated and aggressive. And someone that didn't have a voice years ago. And I mean, most of us don't have a voice when we're children. But she was young, she was skinny. I think somebody took advantage of her. And now that she's older, like her voice mimics that of a person that is like, I will never let anyone treat me this way ever again. So child orphan means abandoned. Best known pattern, oh no, manifests as failure to mature, an obsessive search for surrogate family structures to experience tribal union rather than moving on. Evaluate your childhood memories, particularly if your painful history arises from the feeling that you were never accepted as a family member. Now, it just dawned on me that this was not Cardi's reading. This is Donat's reading. So, Donat, have you been abused? Have you been abandoned as a child? And if you can, although Cardi has these characteristics as well, but again, remember I said you two are kind of alike, and that's why you like her. I think you are young enough to begin your healing. I think you have the potential to be an amazing professional. I can even give you a college to go to so that you can get your degree. I'm not sending it to you. I'm telling you, I can give you the name of a college so you can get your degree. It won't be a degree in journalism, but it will be a degree in mental health and psychological development from a parapsychology growth. So there's hope for you. You know, I think there's hope for Cardi too, but somebody has to help Cardi to recognize like what's wrong there. And she deals so much in dark magic that that's all that she knows. So she's not trying to grow. I agree. I think growing up in the Bronx made her that way. I think she had some family issues too. There's a hint of sadness. That's what I saw too. You think he was abandoned or abused? Growing up in the Bronx was no joke. Let me tell you something. I went to school, straight to high school. I went to Co-op City High School. I went to PS 72. I went to IS 192. Yeah, the Bronx is not like to be played with. I mean, I didn't grow up in the South Bronx, so I had a healthier Bronx experience, I promise you. In terms of like outside of the house, my experience was aggressive in the house, but outside, no. But the Bronx is no joke. Mm-mm. It's just no joke. Bingo. Oh, okay. I can do it right now. Although it doesn't take the... Look at that. I'm already getting Google alerts. I knew it. I knew it. Somebody's Googling me on this very topic. Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm not going to let any spiritual harm come to Donat. Donat. Let's stop this. We'll do it together. I teach you. I just got a Google alert. You know who I am? All right. Hold on, Noel. Thank you, everyone, for putting up with me. I really appreciate you guys. Please call me, and if you want to elaborate on any horoscopes or any personal readings, please let me know. All right, let me find... I just had it. Oh, I just love my sissy poo. I keep going back and forth with sissy poo, not sissy poo. These are the worst pictures, Noel. Let me see if I could take one right now. It still doesn't take the greatest of pictures. Aww. I am so thirsty. I got my cucumber drink. I had 2 cups already today, but I think I'll do another one. Done. Hey, baby. Oh, sorry. Sent. Sent. All right, guys. Are we good? 213-458-7408. I agree. I think growing up in the Bronx made her that way. All right, guys. Are we good? I love you. Goodbye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.